Hello and welcome to the Philippines. What's on TV in the Philippines? I've been asked a number of times. I'm going to give you just a little bit of information. Keep in mind that it can change. According to Wikipedia and another source that I checked, these are the cable companies up top there: Cable Link, Destiny Cable, Global Cable, Parasite Cable, and Sky Cable. The satellite TV companies Signal, which I'm familiar with, that's what I presently have, uh, Dream Satellite, GSAT, Sky Direct. Now I've had Sky Cable and I have Signal Cable presently. It will vary by the region that you're in, the city that you're in, and the companies that operate in those areas. The building that you're in, if you're renting a condominium, for instance, some companies have the exclusive for that building. The building I was in, Globe, which was tied in with Sky, had the exclusive. That's all you could get. The company I'm in now, PLDT, the Philippine Long Distance Company, which partners with Sky Cable, has the exclusive. So that's all I can get here. Signal is one of the cable companies here in the Philippines, and keep in mind that things change, plans change, prices change, partnerships change. I think the system I think they have a partnership with PLDT, which is Philippines Long Distance Company, which puts in a lot of the telephone lines. And PLDT also owns Smart Cell Company and Sun Cell Company, I believe. And anyway, go over some of the plans here just a little bit, give you an idea. These plans that they have set up, usually my experience is that plan 250 means it costs you 250 pesos a month. And they have primarily postpaid plans, but they also have prepaid plan or two. And so this means 250 pesos. And to figure out what that would be in your home currency, like US, the rate is about 50 pesos to the US dollar now. So you would take this, divide by 50, so that's $5 a month to get 48 standard definition channels and 4 high definition channels. If you want to know what those channels are, you just click on the Learn More. And these are postpaid plans. Postpaid plans, they've got a 390 plan that gives you 50 regular channels and 13 high definition. Of course, high definition channels aren't going to do you any good unless you have a high definition television. So keep that in mind. And the top most expensive rate is 1,590 pesos. So that would be $31, $32, about $32, I believe. The plan that is, I think the plan that I'm on is the 1,290 plan. And let's go to Learn More and just see what that is. 85 channels and 30 high definition channels, and it gives you the lease plans, and they have flexi plans, and it costs you to get set up, obviously, just like it does back in the U.S. and probably in most countries in the world. The Signal kit is free. I think you have to sign up for either 2 or 3 years with these different companies. It costs you several months penalty to get out of the contract. So you pay your first month's up front. Monthly maintenance fee, they don't have anything there. Outlet fee, activation fee, 700 pesos. Installation fee of 1,000 pesos, which is $20. So out of pocket initially 2,990. Then every month would be 1,290. And if you want a second or third box, I'm actually tied in with the people I'm renting from own the next condo too. So they have one box with we have two boxes. We have two boxes with one subscription basically. and so you get a discount for the additional boxes. Why would you want an additional TV and additional box? It's because you and your girlfriend, wife, kids are going to want to watch different channels quite a bit of the time, probably. And here's a list of the channels on that particular one. Um, BBC Earth, very good. It's kind of like a National Geographic channel. Bloomberg Philippines, I watch that occasionally. CNN, there's a CNN Philippines. That's kind of about, seems like about half the time it's in Filipino, so if you know Filipino, that's great. Discovery Asia is kind of interesting. Fashion TV, I guess I should be watching a lot more of that probably. Action, several movie channels, HBO, Fox News. Hyper here, I think some of you would be interested. I think they have the UFC fights on regularly, if you're interested in that type of thing. And then several National Geographic channels. News channels, Al Jazeera. I occasionally watch a little of that. It's interesting to get a different perspective. BBC, Bloomberg Philippines. Channel News Asia, I watch that more and more. You get the Asian news there. It's interesting to get out of the USA and get some different perspectives on the world. I've always had an interest in world events. CNBC, CNN. This, I think, is a Filipino channel, Fox News channel. General entertainment, Fox Crime, Fox Life, Jack TV, Lifetime. Sorry. Let's see. Get down here to lifestyle, some of your food programs. The Travel Channel's interesting. Animal Planet, Discovery, National Geographic. Again, the Outdoor Channel. Some of that stuff's pretty interesting. Australia is a news channel. France 24, interesting, is one of the better English news channels I've found. Very interesting. Originally, I had very limited cable channels, and I was listening to France 24 for most of my news. Don't remember what this one is, and this is actually a Japanese English-speaking news channel. Some of it is almost like documentary type stuff, very interesting. But there again, who would think that they would have very good English speakers on a Japanese channel? And this is a French-speaking French channel here. Home and shopping, they've got lots of shopping channels. And a bunch of religious channels as well. General entertainment. Anything else really interesting here? Cartoon channels for the kids or some of the adults. The sports channels, there again, they've got basketball, some of the NBA things are on, horse racing, Hyper, which there again is get a lot of the UFC fights there. Extreme Pinoy, if you're interested in the rooster fighting, the cockfighting. I've seen some of that on there. But anyway, that gives you an idea of what's available. Of course, you can go back to the plans and search out the lower cost plans. It just depends on what you want. You can buy a lower cost plan, for instance, and like this 250 plan. Look at the channels, and then for 100 or 200 pesos, you can add this channel or this channel. So they just charge you. You can kind of pick and choose your different channels. As I've gone through and thought about doing that, my cost per month ended up being much more than if I just got the whole package. So I decided just go with the whole package there. Sky Cable is another cable company as well as internet company. And what you find is there again with a lot of partnerships, a lot of times, I think the last place I stayed Globe, some buildings have one company has an exclusive on that building. For instance, last place I had, Globe had the exclusive on the building, but they couldn't supply me with a an internet line, so I had to use a couple of little pocket Wi-Fi's. They didn't have the infrastructure to handle all the new business that they were getting apparently. But they had a partnership with Sky Cable, and I was able to get Sky Cable subscription, and that's what I had there. But it was under, I think, it was billed through Globe, just like my present Signal cable television is billed through PLDT company. It's some sort of partnership. PLDT has the wiring and everything coming into the building, so cable kind of rides on their lines, offers the cable channels, but it's billed through PLDT. So that can create a problem. Let's say you're living in one place and you have signed up for a 2-year subscription. I think 2 years is probably minimum, so 3 years sometimes is. And for some reason you want to move, and you move into a building, and maybe Globe and Sky have the exclusive for that building. Well, then you're going to have to buy out your first contract and start a second contract. That's why it is nice if you're renting, if the landlord provides that, because it's less of an issue for them if they're going to have renters in there who are going to want that extra service. They can charge for extra for that. But anyway, let me get back to the topic here. And like I said, each of these has different promos, different times. These 50% off type things, and they offer bundles. They offer internet and cable, or you can buy usually one or the other from them. So let's just go down here and look at what their plans look like today. They may be different tomorrow. Probably will be the same tomorrow. But here you have monthly service fee, $1,599, 20, 30, $32, I believe, US at 50 pesos to the US dollar. Internet speed, 5 megabytes per second. That's pretty good speed. I think I was operating on about 3 were in my previous condo. So that's pretty good speed. That's download speed probably. Upload speed is often a little less than that. But anyway, you can go up in speed substantially if you're really have those requirements. And data allowance unlimited across there. Cable TV channels. And let's just go to this one. That should be quite a few channels at that price, but let's just check and see what it is here. That should be quite a few channels, I suspect. Well, here they go. They've got them spread out here on the different plans anyway, so that's nice to see. And they have them broke down by area as well. So your channels that are available will vary by where you're at. Metro Manila, Cavite, Laguna, that's all kind of the Metro Manila area. Cebu and Davao. Davao is down in Mindanao, large city, almost as big as Cebu City, I believe. Dumaguete, and then there's Baguio and Bacolod and Iloilo. So just because I'm here, let's go over here. So you got the kids, got the cartoon networks, you got the movie networks, sports and action, news and information, history channel, lifestyle channels, general entertainment, international channels, one music channel looks like, aquarium channel, that's just a bunch of fish floating around your screen. That can be soothing and relaxing. Free air. I know the Travelers Resto Bar at J Center Mall had also bought a NFL package, and they were considering buying the college football. package as well, but decided not to do that. Just the time difference was it gets to be a bit of an issue whether anybody's really going to come and watch that type of thing. Anyway, that gives you an idea of what's available here, and you can go to those sites. Cignal, just do a search for Cignal, and that's Cignal, or Sky Cable here in the Philippines. You can look at their different plans and what's available. Before you get here, get some ideas of what you'd really want to, and then you can check out their contract information too, to see what's going to cost you to get into a contract, how many years, as well as how do you get out of it, what it'll cost you to get out of it if you decide to make some changes. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please subscribe, share the video, and safe travels to you all. We'll see you next time.